So today we're gonna go ahead with another quiz. They say it's medium, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see how difficult it's gonna be. Probably very difficult. Without hints, of course. Like there's hints, but I'm not gonna use them because what's the point then? What is the point then? But yeah, we will see after the intro. I believe, and I have to say, it might be a little bit dark. I'm sorry for that, but it is what it is. We're just gonna go through it. Yeah. It's commonly known as the Oscars, but what is the formal name of the movie awards show? We're having the Arte Laguna Prize, Academy Awards, Atom Awards, or Ali Award. I would say Academy Awards, even though I do not know if this is not just something else, but it's actually indeed the Academy Awards. I didn't know that, by the way. The annual Academy Awards, perhaps the most globally popular movie awards show, is facilitated by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Science or AMPAS or AMPAS, whatever. The next question. When the Beatles started performing in the US, what terms was given to that crossover? Bohemian Rhapsody, Bellocs Music, Band on the Run, British Invasion. British Invasion. Indeed. The more we know, but it's always good to know more. Sometimes. Not necessarily, but yeah. In which US state can you find Hollywood? California, question mark? I do not think it is in Carolina. I do not think it is in Connecticut. And I do also not think it is in Colorado. So it's going to be California. Yes. Indeed. Which mythical creature? By the way, I've seen a lot of Norwegian people listening to the podcast, and I appreciate that. Hello, I am very sorry for pronouncing it probably incorrectly, but I appreciate you all. Thank you. It's indeed 4%. Which mythical creature is always depicted to be breathing fire? Demon, dragon, dactyl, or doppelganger? Doppelganger, by the way, is also the same in German. Doppelganger. Even though we are just, it's pronounced actually in the same way, but in German you're having an eh. There's a name for it in English, I know, but it's an eh. Another letter with a with 2 points on it. Just so. Check. So. If you know what I mean. Probably not, but I'm gonna choose the dactyl. Fuck, it is a dragon. I could have assumed actually. But yeah, anyway. What is the last name of the scientist best known for his relative theory? Einstein. And it is correct, but not that of a difficult thing. A pentagon is a polygon that has how many sides? 45. Penta is 5. As some know, as you might also know, as you probably know, because you're a fucking smart person. Lad, or what's the other one? Lads? I forgot now. I think it's something with G, isn't it? Lad and well, never mind. Which popular TV series is an adaptation of the book series collectively called A Song of Ice and Fire? Game of Thrones. And this important part of the human body is speculated to be the cause of people falling in love. What is it? The important part of the human body, heart. What the fuck? What's that of a question? If you've just gotten it wrong, then you always have to complain about the question. It's not because of you. It's because of the question. The hypothalamus is for falling in love. Recent studies have shown that the hypothalamus, or the specific brain region that regulates our basic human impulses, might be the culprit that's making us feel what we feel when we are in love, because of the release of dopamine. Dopamine is also termed as the feel-good chemical, and that induces happy reasons in our being, such as when we eat good food. This color in the rainbow appears between blue and violet. What is it? Indigo, which is, I think, isn't it blue? Ivory, which probably is some green shit. Ink black, it's not going to be the case. And intimate red. It's indigo. What the fuck? Blue and violet. Or is indigo just some sort of turquoise? Yeah, you know what I mean. It's indigo, apparently. What country is called the land of rising sun? Japan, Jamaica, Jordan, or Jerusalem? Japan. It's Japan, indeed. This cute animal mistakenly called a bear is native to Australia. What is it? Koala bear? It's not a bear, it's a koala. Is it just something The koala is a marsupial that's endemic to Australia. It is mostly found up in eucalyptus trees since its diet consists mainly of those leaves. The koala is sometimes referred to as a bear, but it really is not from that lineage. Plus, it has a pouch. It has a pouch? It's just like a kangaroo. This is one of the most popular flowers in the world, whose name is also its color. What is it? Lotus, lilac, lantana, lily of the valley. Lotus. Fuck you. What is a lilac? The lilac is a very pleasant plant to have around in a home garden since it bears beautiful flowers that smell amazing. They are actually easy to grow and are very low maintenance, so it won't be that hard to keep them. The more we know, I guess. The more we know. Which popular singer was given the title King of Pop? Michael Jackson. And not MC Hammer. Well. What unit of measurement is widely used in maritime navigation? Nautic mile. Or nautical mile, I'm sorry. Besides nanogram, Newton, and nanosecond. This fruit is among the top 5 most consumed fruits in the US. What is it? Orange, okra, olive, or what? Oregon grape. I'm gonna use the orange. And yes, indeed. Interesting stuff. He is touted as the greatest soccer athlete to come from Brazil and one of the top-ranking FIFA World Cup players. Who is he? Pavel Pelé, Peter Schmeichel. No, it's not Peter Schmeichel. Paul Pogba is from France. And one of the top-ranking FIFA World Cup players. Who is it? It's Pelé, probably. But it sounds as if the player would still be playing, but Pelé is not playing anymore. Or Pelé. However you actually pronounce it. I'm sorry. What's another term for pound sterling? Quid. Why do I know that? I don't know why I know that. Is it like bucks? Just with the dollar? Could be. What do you call the period in European history that included a resurgence in art? Renaissance. Why I know that? Because I'm fucking attending an art school. Renaissance means the rebirth of the antique. Yes, I think. As far as I remember. She was the first American woman to go into space. What's her name? Svetlana, Shannon Lucid, Sally Ride, or Susan Helms? Fuck, I only know that a woman is having the highest amount of flights, the longest time in spacewalk time from every other person, which is a nice thing. It's an amazing thing that it is not a man, because we're having so many men doing something. It's just nice to have it. I would just go for Svetlana, even though, yeah, I'm gonna go for Svetlana. Fuck, it's Sally Ride. It's Sally Ride. What is the name of the young pharaoh archaeologist discovered in Egypt back in 1922? Tutankhamun. Probably everybody knows that. Can you name the planet? But if you don't know that, I don't give a shit either. And you should also. Because you know this and I know that and somebody else knows whatnot. Can you name the planet that is 7th from the sun? Uranus, probably, and not Umbriel, and Ursa Minor, and also not Ursa Major. Yeah. Which famous painter infamously cut off his ear? Where is he? Vincent van Gogh. I don't, by the way, exactly know how to pronounce him. We have learned it as Vincent van Gogh. But it might be different in Dutch, or Dutch. Author Maurice Sendak is world famous for this classic children's book. What's the title? Where's Valley, Wizard of Oz, Winnie the Pooh, Where the Wild Things Are. It might be Winnie the Pooh. I'm gonna use Winnie the Pooh. Fuck, it's Where the Wild Things Are. I don't know it. Probably the case is, which is, by the way, often the case, that the German translation is just really shit. I don't know why it is the case. I don't know how they're able to do that. But most often the German translation is just not good. As, for example, this with The Fault in Our Stars is... what is it? The Fault in Our Stars is... I don't remember. But I just remember that it's been a pretty shitty thing. Yeah, I don't remember. But I just always wonder. This term means harboring prejudice against foreigners of people from foreign countries. Or people from foreign, what's the word? Xenophobia, xenon, xerophobia, silliness. I'm gonna use xenophobia. And it is right. I'm lucky today. And my voice is getting fucked. I don't know why. The average sovereign state identifies Sanas as its capital, but what is the country? Yemen. I've just chosen Yemen, or however you pronounce it in English, just because I don't know any of the other things. What is the name of the largest city in Switzerland? Zurich. Or Zurich, as you're probably gonna pronounce it in English. What do you call the food of the gods in Greek mythology? Ephilomonia, Anthotoris, Ambrosia, or Arni? I'm gonna use Ambrosia. But why? I just know Ambrosia. I think it might also be a German word. Can I look that up? Ambrosia, the food of the gods, something very pleasant to taste. Tea was ambrosia after the slop-eyed bean. Interesting. Do we always use this in German? I don't know, but it could be the case. What is the name of the mysterious area where airplanes and ships, the Bermuda Triangle, or Triangle? This soft and creamy cheese is one of the most recognized to come out of France. What is it called? Camembert, as I'm pronouncing it most often. This counts as one of the most recognizable paintings in the world, which features animals. What is it called? Dash for the Timber, Dogs Playing Poker, Dream of the Fisherman's Wife, or Daniel's Answer to the King? Dream of the Fisherman's Wife. And it is wrong, because it is dogs playing fucking poker. What do you call the invisible horizontal line that divides the Earth into two equal hemispheres? Erosion, estuary, elevation, or equator? It's gonna be the equator, not to be misled in terms of the country, Ecuador. Yeah, never mind. If flora refers to plants, what's the accompanying term that refers to animals? Fauna. Flora and fauna. What's the first name of the very first US president? Fuck. Garfield, Grover, Gerald, George. I'm gonna go for Gerald. And it is George. My middle name is George, by the way. Just to let you know. In Harry Potter lore, what's the name of their main school? Hogwarts. I'm doing actually pretty fine. That's the last question. I wonder. I'm probably not going to be having this 89% that everyone's having, but I don't give a shit. You know? Some call them tribal people, but what is the more appropriate term to refer to ethnic groups who have maintained their traditional culture over the years? Inuit people, Igorot people, indigenous people, or Ijaw people? It's going to be the indigenous people. And I'm having 77%. I got 27 out of 35 correct. Why am I always that shit? Can you cross this general knowledge quiz? We're actually only 50 minutes. But why am I so tired today? I don't know. Can you guess what language you studied in school? Can we guess what language you studied in school? Well, let's see. I don't know why I'm gonna take this, but it might be interesting. Do you want to travel to South America? CCC, that means yes. Too many countries there, not very attractive to me. Oh, exotic, but it is so hot there, so no. I'm not considering it, but I'm not close to the idea. Yes, this is gonna be my answer. Are you a fan of red wine or wine? Coffee is key, just water would do, thanks. I'm not a wine drinker. The first and last time I've drinking wine was at my prom. And I am not a wine guy. I just actually like beer more, even though I've never thought to say that, since I thought that wine is sweet and I like sweet things, but it is not necessarily. Maybe I just had really bad wine. This could definitely also be the case. Do you plan on shopping in cool places like Hong Kong or Singapore? I've seen Crazy Rich Asians, so I would consider it. Sounds right up my alley. Only if they have French brands there. Only if they carry European brands. I wouldn't choose neither one of those. But I don't give a fuck about the brands there. I've seen Crazy Rich Asian. I would go for Sounds Right Up My Alley or Alley. Are you a fan of great art from the Renaissance? Very much. I'm a fan of European films. Who the fuck is a fan of European films? Are there actually many good? I think, well, maybe Germany's having a few. Well, no. Well, yeah, it depends. It really depends. But then you're having, I think France, they're probably having some good ones, I guess. And England probably. But I think that's also quite it. I mean, of course, Nordic just countries in general, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. Very much so. I'm gonna choose this one. Are you good at rolling your R? Right, you are. It's not my strongest suit. I have a hard time making my H audible, let alone roll my R's. Hello. Is this what you just mean? Much better at interjecting with vowels. Capiche? No, I don't capiche, but right. I can really fucking do that. Can you survive on eating bread as a staple food in a day or on a day-to-day basis? Only if I'm allowed to take a long nap after lunch. I need other carbs and meats and veggies and sauces. Very much. Throw in some cheese and I'm good. Gotta have me some pasta, maybe pizza with that. I'm gonna just choose veggies. This is actually a long one. It is actually really a long one. I do, by the way, always wonder what analytics they can just get out of this. I don't know. Are you fascinated with different kinds of 4-eyeing alphabets? It's not it's nice to look at, but maybe tedious or tedious to study. Nope, looks Greek to me. Yeah, I plan to get a tattoo of those symbols. Yeah. Nah, looks Latin to me. What the fuck? Well, I think I'm gonna end the episode there, I guess. And we are also gonna come to, I don't know why I'm tired today, but maybe my body knows that I'm having to do some shit today, which is making me tired or feeling like yawning. But yeah, the question of the day is, could you be doing something to make somebody else's life better? Because you probably can and you should. So yeah, I wish you the best health, happiness, and also success, and also hope that you're going to remind yourself when you're going to be remembered, which basically means your legacy basically means just being a nice person than being remembered as a nice person. Yeah, 3 other questions that I have for you are, why are you here? What are you trying to change? And what is bothering you the most? These 3 questions are hopefully going to show you your purpose and maybe even a business idea, which is a really tremendously nice thing. But yeah, I'm going to see you the next time. Bye-bye. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Right.